have this much fun with an audience since I was Miss America, which was a few years ago, but... No, that's a little April Fool's joke. I was only kidding. Actually, I was not Miss America. I was a runner-up in Miss America, okay? Have you seen Marianne Mobley naked? Actually, I was Miss New York State. Will you buy that? I was Miss Marshmont. Will you buy that? I was not... All right, let me tell you what I was. I was runner-up, this is the truth, in the Miss Larchmont contest. I came in second. Now, we are going to start the show by meeting our two new contestants, because yesterday somebody went off with a car. When we start with the lady, this is Jacqueline Side. Right? Hi. Jacqueline, tell the stars something about yourself. Not too much, but something.
Thank you. I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama. I come from a family of 7 girls, and I now live with my husband and my 3-year-old son, Ryan.
Very nice. And our gentleman is Jim Carciola, and will you tell the story something about yourself, Jim?
Thanks, Jim. I was originally born in Virginia Beach. I live out here in California now doing sales during the day and work in a famous nightclub at night.
Doing what?
Waitering right now.
Okay, I bet with those eyes you get big tips. Anyhow, from both sexes. And so are you. All right. Big. The object of our game, as you know, is to win tic-tac-toe. You can win 3 squares across, down, diagonal, or to win the most squares that you can, okay? Whoever wins the most money at the end of the show, for those of you who have not seen this before, will have a chance to drive away in a Toyota. Now, we toss a coin backstage, and Jacqueline is going to start, okay? So, pick a square.
John Davidson, please.
Good choice.
Hi, John. That's the weirdest feeling I've had in 2 years. I'll tell you, big over here.
I understand you're going out in Music Man this summer.
Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be playing Harold Hill in Music Man. It's a national tour all over the country. We're going to Buffalo, New York, then to Cleveland, then to Pittsburgh, Oklahoma City. 14 cities, actually. Houston, San Antonio, Sacramento. It's going to be a great tour. Cork it, John. Jim J, I would probably say your hair looks great, too. It's a little bit too much spray, but it looks great. It looks great. It does.
I just used what was in your dressing room.
Oh, shut up. Ask me a question. Ask me anything.
Now, John, now comes a moment of truth.
Yes, I know everything.
We have the answer here. Do you have it?
Try me. Give me a chance. Put me in,
John,
Coach. Yes.
according to a USA, and this is also for you, Jackie, okay? According to a USA Today poll among married couples, do most couples look upon sex as a chore?
I think that most Americans probably would say that it is not a chore. If it's a chore, you're doing it the wrong way.
You are saying no. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying no. That's not
Jackie, do you agree with
I
him?
disagree.
You think it is?
I think most... Yeah.
Americans think it is a chore. Jackie, you're wrong. We got to get you somebody really hot. That means you have just gotten yourself an ex. And are we going to continue, Jim?
Yes.
With whom?
And mirror, please.
Ann Mirror. Oh, friends. Annie.
Yes,
It's looking
Johnny.
great with your hair, by the way.
Thank you. It can't move it. It's okay.
Meet the crowd. We all have our own way of eating spaghetti. I've seen you very often in a restaurant, but how would a native in Italy eat it? Would he use a fork and a spoon or just a fork?
A native in Italy, that would make that person of Italian persuasion. And if he's a real Italian, he'd have his wife feed him, I think. No, I think the Italian way is the twisting it around the fork in the spoon.
Fork and the spoon. What do you think, Jim?
I disagree.
And that is very right. They just use a fork. Italy.
Oh, those animals.
No, I didn't know that.
I'm glad you won, though.
Jackie, back to you.
Princess Joshua to block, please.
Okay. A much
Look at that dog.
You meet my macho Gabor.
Oh,
Isn't he gorgeous?
That dog likes your sweater so
girl?
much he left a
The
deposit on it. Did
brightest
you notice?
dog on the world. Okay.
very cute. And you're looking
Cute,
good.
he's gorgeous.
Well,
And your hair is absolutely perfect, really.
and your hair is perfect, and so is his. Now, let's get to the question. Here's one. I saw you reading the Ladies' Home Journal in the dressing room, so I think you're going to know this. According... you were reading, I saw the homemaking section. According to the Ladies' Home Journal, which causes more stress? Getting married or getting fired?
More stress.
Marriage or
Well, I
fired?
love to get married, so that couldn't be it. I have never been fired yet in my life. But I would think getting fired is very bad because you lose your income.
She says more stress is caused when you get fired.
I'll agree.
I'm sorry. It's getting married, believe it or not. You should know that. You
I
of all
never
people.
been in stress. I love to get married.
Yes, now we can't put an X there because that would win the game for you. You've got to earn it yourself, so go ahead.
Okay, Princess Jaja, please, to win.
Princess Jaja to win. Okay. You have two sisters.
Yes,
Yeah, and
ma'am.
I hope they're not named Anastasia and Drizella because these were two mean sisters.
But you think that mine are not?
Who did Anastasia and Drizella belong to? Who?
They were the daughters of the last Tsar of Russia.
The last Tsar of Russia.
I'll disagree.
Thank God. Cinderella. Now, don't go away. The secret square game is next, okay? Okay. Welcome back. As you all know out there, this is April Fool's Day, and today a lot of people have egg on their face, not just Shelley Winters. Okay. She also has her moo-moo in her lap. But anyway, now, we are now going to do our Secret Square game, and here is Shadow Stevens to tell us all about the Secret Square.
Ooh, it's a trip to Florida, Joan.
Oh,
You and a guest will fly from Los Angeles to Florida in the comfort and convenience of Continental Airlines full-service flight, furnished by Continental Airlines. And you'll enjoy 6 nights and 7 days at the Sheraton Belle Harbor, one of South Florida's finest oceanfront resorts. Luxurious accommodations, acclaimed entertainment and shopping in a relaxing atmosphere, furnished by Sheraton Belle Harbor.
okay. And let's reveal our Secret Square to our home audience only, okay? Jackie, we're going to start with you. Pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock, please.
Jim Jones.
Hi, Joan. You're doing wonderfully. Wonderful.
This is a good question, because I figure you know a lot about sheep.
I'm from Texas, where the men are men and sheep are scared. Well,
But I think you're going to know this one. Do you think it's unusual for a shepherd to tend his flock with his cudgel in his hand?
how long's he been out there? No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
He says no. No, would not be unusual. What do you think, Jackie?
I'll agree.
Good for you. A cudgel is a stick or a rod. Okay. Jackie got the circle, okay? Jim.
John Davidson, please.
John Davidson, Dennis Blair. Looking good, John.
Joan, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than you make it look. You know I'm just kidding.
Just ask me a question, would you please? Just get on.
Okay. So here's a good one. The questions in this show. All right. Since insects don't have noses, this is one we all know, John. How do they smell?
Not bad if they use a good deodorant. No. How do insects smell? How do insects smell? Yes.
Yes.
How do you? You know when you see a fly go jump on your arm like this, and you see them go like this. If you look at a fly up close like this,
Yes.
they smell through the pads on their feet. trust me.
See their pads on their feet. Jim, do you want to trust them?
I disagree.
Good for you, Jim. They smelled with their antennae. That was a good bluff, though. Jackie.
Eileen Graff, please.
Eileen Graff. Eileen.
Joan.
Eileen.
Joan.
Eileen.
Oh, Joan.
Eileen.
Yeah.
Why did Charles Lindbergh, I made him Jewish.
What then?
Why did Charles Lindbergh fly non-stop from New York to Paris in 1927? Why did he do this?
Being a very economically minded fellow, he knew in 28 the fares were going up. He knew it. So's Lindbergh. In 1927, if I remember correctly, he was a test pilot for a company that was testing out a plane, and that's when they sent him.
She says he was sent. He was a test pilot and he was sent.
I'll disagree.
Good for you. He went for the money. $25,000 offer to anyone who would fly. Okay. Jim.
Annie the block, please.
Who? Anne Mira de Block. Okay. Annie de Block. She's not the secret square, but you could not go to Florida, but you could win the game. Okay. Don't take any of this personally now, okay? Can fat be turned into muscle?
I don't think so.
Annie says no.
I'll agree.
Good for you. No, it cannot. Cannot. You can tone your muscles, but you can't change fat tissue. Okay.
Princess Jaja to block, please.
Okay.
The dog is thrilled. Can you see this dog is so excited about this?
This is for two things. This is for the block. I don't want you getting crazy now, Jackie. And also it's that trip to Florida, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready, Jaja?
She has to win. She must.
Okay, here we go. Commander Alan Shepard was the United States' first man in space. What was the name of his capsule? Was it Freedom 7, Friendship 7, or Explorer 7? The name of his capsule.
Oh, God. I just saw him in Corona del Rey yesterday. I think it must have been exploring something.
Explorer 7.
Yeah.
She says it was Explorer.
I'll disagree.
Good for you, because you... Okay, Jim, back to you.
I'd like to go with Mark Summers to block, please.
Mark Summers to block. Okay.
We'll do it.
Hello, Mark.
Hi, Joan. How are you? Doing a great job.
Okay, I like your kids' show.
Thank you.
Okay, now we know you're a big trivia fan, big television trivia fan.
I know a lot about television trivia.
Okay, in 1974, Sally Field starred with John Davidson as a young newlywed in a sitcom called The Girl
Oh,
with Something Extra.
I remember. I was the one who watched it, John. That was me who watched it. That was... I know anything about this, Joan.
What was the Something Extra?
ESP had extrasensory perception. Trust me on this, Jim. I'm right.
I'll agree.
Good for you, and he's right.
I told you I watched it. I watched it.
Okay, Jackie.
Shadow Stevens for the block, please.
Shadow Stevens is on.
Oh, boy.
Hi, Shadow.
Hi, Joan.
I've been getting a lot of mail about you and me on the beach.
I know. I think about it all the
Oh,
time.
me too.
Yeah, my palms are moist. I shift uneasily from one bun to another.
Me too, me too. Okay. Christopher Columbus was a big hit when he returned to Europe with loads of sweet potatoes, if you remember. Besides tasting good, Shadow, many people thought the sweet potatoes were good for what?
Skin cream.
Skin cream.
I disagree.
And you are right to disagree. They thought it was an aphrodisiac. Good for you. You got the circle, got the square. Okay. Now we're getting down to the wire here, Jim. All right.
Roddy McDowell, please.
Roddy McDowell. An old friend of mine. Okay, sweetie puss. Roddy. I'll give you a hint at the end of this. Who said, and it was not Lassie, who said, if you've seen one redwood tree, you've seen them all?
It wasn't Lassie, huh? Jesse L. Lasky.
Jim, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Good for you. It was Ronald Reagan. Okay. Now, this is very interesting here. Okay, Jackie?
Johnny,
who's gonna pick?
please.
And this is going to be for the win. This is going to be, okay?
Yeah, I love extra innings. They finally get to you, don't they?
Johnny, here we go. Do you like pizza?
Yes, love.
Okay, then you'll probably know the answer to this. Would it surprise you to find a little marjoram sprinkled on your pizza?
Well, it's actually marjoram, which is a Indian word, which I'm part Indian, one a Choctaw Indian from Oklahoma. It's actually cornmeal, and that it's been crushed and used as a flavoring back in the old days. So you probably wouldn't find it on your pizza unless you're some reservation in Oklahoma.
So I'm asking you, would you be surprised?
Yes, you would.
You would be surprised. He's
Totally.
saying you would be surprised to find it on your pizza.
I disagree.
Good for you, it's a herb. Good for you. Jackie just won $500 and the trip to Florida. And John's got $500. We'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We're running late. We only have time for one last question, which means if Jim, who gets the question, wins it, he gets a chance to go after the car. And if Jim loses it, Jackie gets a chance to go after the car. This is a very, very big question. Okay, Jim, pick a star.
And Mira, please.
Good. Go with a smart one. And this is a chance to go for a car for somebody, not you and me, so who cares? All right. And Shirley Temple was the most popular child star in the 1930s.
Yes.
How old was she when she made her first movie?
I would say she was 2 or 3.
All right. 2. She said she was 2. Do you agree or disagree, Jim?
I disagree.
Well, guess what? You get a chance to go after a car. Okay. And Jackie, it's been great having you. You're walking with $500, a trip to Florida to see your 2 sisters, right?
Right.
So that's not tragic. Yay, yay. Okay. In your 5 keys. And guess what? You're going to pick one of those wonderful Toyotas. You're going to pick a key. There's a key in here for each of these Toyotas, okay? Which car is it going to be? Is it going to be the wonderful Celica? The Tercel? The Camry? The 4Runner? Or the Supra? Pick a key. And what car are you going to go for?
The Toyota Supra.
The Supra? Okay. And by the way, Shirley Temple was 3 years old, okay? Let's go for it. All right. Right back. Jimmy's chosen all the stars as good luck celebrities, okay? And for this beautiful Supra, we're now going to find out all about it. Okay, Shadow, tell us.
Well, the Supra Dynasty reigns. A 24-valve engine and race-inspired suspension takes Supra out of the ordinary. The 8-way adjustable driver sports seat is designed to take you there in comfort and style, furnished by Toyota, Joan.
And how much is a Supra cost, Shadow?
Big bucks, 28 thou.
$348. Okay, now good luck to you, Jim. Don't be crazy. Everybody all together, we're going to do a count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm so sorry, but hold on to that key, Jim, because you're going to be back on Monday. And if you win Monday, your chance will be 1 in 4 to get the car, okay? To start these fabulous, fabulous cars. We'll see you all on Monday with my guest, April Fool, will be...
From the center square, Joan Rivers. From The Tonight Show, Ed McMahon. From TV and movies, Charles Nelson Riley. From Hollywood Squares, Jim J. Bullitt. From Amen, Barbara Montgomery and Roz Ryan. From Valerie's family, Edie McClurg. From The Will Trainer Show, the man himself. From Dallas, Charlene Tilton. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens.
Thank you, you, Sean, and thank you, John.
Some of our departing contestants will receive the following. Gitano is always on the cutting edge of fashion and design, offering up-to-the-minute styling and exceptional quality. Gitano and Miss Lee. Smaller size, Lee press-on nails in teen and preteen fun colors. Miss Lee press-on nails. And kick off the season with French Coast Sportswear by Lollipop. Choose from an assortment of denim miniskirts, jeans and jackets for boys and girls, infants to teens, and cholesterol-free Pompeian extra virgin olive oil. Extra flavor at no extra cost. Pompeian, the olive oil with something extra. Ooh.